Whoo! What's going on YouTube is dbad all day. So, I'll tell you what, man. We had bought a few things, a big TV box over there and a few other boxes. And I got to cut it all up so I can burn it, right? We're going to burn it. And I have to say that this, right here, this TV box is like, I don't know, 612 pounds. This is a thick box, man. It's a big, thick box. And I needed to slice it. Ooh, we're getting dizzy. I needed to slice and dice it up. So I figured, because they're always in here, there's a few knives that are always around me, as far as like in my living room and where I get my stuff done, usually near my fireplace. And one of them, this guy right here. I know you're all thinking, what in the bloody hell happened to that cold steel Wild West Bowie? Well, this is what I use for the fireplace. And when I need to cut up some wood inside and I need to downsize something, I use this. I use my Wild West Bowie. This thing gets a lot of usage. So the cold steel Wild West Bowie is always around. Always around. And there's just a few knives that are always in this room, always near me, just in case I need to pull one out during a video. You know, like, let's say somebody was like, hey man, I never saw the dbad Nepalese Gladiator, you know, made by Jed Hornbeak. Oh yeah, still one of my favorite designs ever made. And one of the best made knives ever. But I have that sitting right here. I have my Camp Master sitting right here. Oh, love this knife. Love this knife. This I had on me today, so I have it near me. My dbad little big man. I have my dbad John Jay Tribute sitting around ready to go. You can see I've been using that one a little bit. Been using it a little bit. Let's see. This one I just never stopped using from the time I did the video. I just keep using this. You see how dry that is? No oil on there. No oil on there, but it's living large, man. It's awesome. So I got that one sitting in here. I have my Old War Bowie, the dbad Old War Bowie. I just love this thing. I'm kind of excited to smash this against that cardboard and see what kind of hole it makes. I have my dbad OEF Defender. OEF, look at that Defender. Golly, look at that beast of a blade. I love this thing. So I've got this sitting around, and I have, this is growing on me, man. One of my favorite knives that I own, my dbad War Machine. I freaking love this thing. I use it a lot. And of course, the world's greatest Bowie, the dbad Preacher, sitting right here next to me. And I cleaned it up, and look at how she shines. Ooh, gosh. Does it get any better than that? So, so I got this gaggle of knives that always stick around. Oh, let's see. The CRKT Batum is with me. I have knives just sitting around here that I've been using a lot. This one I've been using in the kitchen for different stuff. This is a steel wheel cut jack, and this is all, I'm just literally in my living room. I didn't bring out any knives. Like, I didn't bring any knives to the table. Whew, man, do I love this knife. My Case Tribal Lock, just freaking awesome. And what is actually in my pocket today? Oh yeah, another little cold steel. Oh, I don't even know what the hell it's called. SR1. I just such a good knife. Such a good knife. I want to show you guys, if you know this knife and you know the thickness and how beefy these SR1s are, look at this. This is the CRKT Batum. That's a pretty beastly knife, especially, let's see, compared to a normal size knife. You know what I mean? It's a jacked up blade right there. It's not messed up jacked up. It's jacked up. It's been in the gym. Holy moly. Yeah, but this has been with me now for a couple days. I just love carrying it. It's awesome. I actually was carrying the 4MAX right before I put that one in the pocket. So, with all done, let's smash something. Let's just smash something. Something needs smashing. I think I'm smashing my tripod here. All right, so I got this big heavy box, and what I want to do is I just want to hit it a couple times with some different things. And why not? Why not the dbad Nepalese Gladiator? Oh, I expected it to hit and make like a big dent, but it didn't. It just cruised right through, spin it around, bam. It's just awesome. If you guys ever have the ability to reach out to Jed Hornbeak and have him custom make you a knife, I'm telling you guys, this guy is the ultimate custom knife maker. He did a bang up job on this. Everything about this is just amazing. Amazing. Let's see what the old John Jay Tribute, oh gosh, the old John Jay Tribute can offer to the swing of things. Oh gosh, it's just this is made to really like be a hunting knife. That's really what it is. It's supposed to be like the ultimate hunting slash people combat knife. And this kind of thing, it just does the freaking job. What a beautiful blade. I gotta clean it up because I've been using this one a little bit extra lately. Sometimes I just feel like pulling them out. Where is my little big man? Where is it? I put it back here somewhere. Let's take a swat with the little big man. Oh, just leave it in there. It got stuck in there. Might as well just leave it. That took a nice chunk out of there. The little big man this is my EDC, and there's a reason. It's just awesome. You can see this is some thick cardboard, right? You know how thick that is. It's a 1/4 inch thick. Look at that. Look at that. So I wanted to get a little swing in with this guy. Let's see what else. Woo-wee! The Campmaster, the ultimate camp knife. Just beautiful, pristine, awesome, deadly. Look at how much cardboard it's going through. That thing actually, that went the deepest so far. That went from here, boop, all the way to here. That's a big cut for, what is that, a 6-inch blade? Forget it, I'm the one that designed it. Oh, it's just awesome. So, yeah, there we go. We'll just take out that. Nice little extra damage point right there. Let's see. I know what I want to hit. I want to hit with the Mission 4. I cannot wait for my Mission 3 to be done. The Kukri House is going to knock it out of the park. Oh, man. I love this. Oh, now that is a big, beefy blade. Look at this. So here is the point where my Campmaster went, and here is the point where this one went. So you can see that the Campmaster actually went a little deeper. This thing's just a big, thick juggernaut made to just hack up anything and everything. It's just a beast. It's awesome. But that Campmaster, for its size, it's a much bigger hitter than its size would suggest. Let me put this thing in the sheath real quick. Put it in the sheath. All right, so I'm going to go to this one right here. I know a lot of people like to and want to see this thing in action more. I did one video on it. I have to look at the size of this freaking knife. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I almost took the whole box. I almost took the whole box. One swing of this. Holy, let me see if I can just tap it. It just goes off. It's this thing right here, boys and girls. Oh my gosh, I know Boba Fett got one coming. I know Boba Fett either got to him or it's there. I have no idea if it's on the way or what. Gosh, I love that thing. All right, so the OEF Defender. Whew, this is the ultimate fighting knife. I mean, this thing, the balance, swingability, controllability. Oh, it's just so great. And it is devastating. That nice, long, narrow tip is made to get in there and just create wounds. Wounds that you will not heal from. This is nasty. Nasty, nasty, big fighting knife. And there's a difference. People don't know there's a difference between fighting knife and combat knife. And that's where we're at right here. Combat knife. Made for combatants. So, let's give this guy a pretty healthy jizwata. Oh my gosh. That went pretty much almost all the way through too. That went the same distance as whatever the hell I used. Was that the... I don't even know. What did I use for that? Oh, that was for the slice with the Old War Bowie. This thing, 9-inch blade compared to a 14-inch blade, did the same exact cut. Look at that, man. This thing is juicy. This thing is juicy. You know the words on the back of that fat girl's pants? Juicy. Juicy. Even though some of those, they got too much juice in those pants. All right, so here it is. The Preacher. This thing is made to hack more than just about anything else on the planet. It is just made to be a beast. And a beast it is. That thing went the same distance as the other two. Oh! That one I put a little more into. That literally, I had to stop my arm, went all the way down. Holy moly. There's the bottom of the cut. There's the bottom of the box. Gosh, this thing is just awesome. Freaking awesome is the dbad Preacher. Whoo-wee! Just freaking awesome. I love it. Got to burn all this up. No better way to have fun cutting up a box than to take out a few big knives. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. That went through the whole thing, both sides. Whoo-wee! All right, so you know what? That gets me excited. That gets me excited. Oh, man. I got to give a nice solid how's your mother to the Old War Bowie. Oh, that thing went almost all the way there. Oh, freaking awesome, man. I have so much scraps I need to clean up now. See what happens? See what happens when I start doing videos for you guys? Things get crazy. Things get crazy. I want to take this is the hard, it's hard corners on both sides. 9-inch blade. Ugh. It don't matter. It don't matter. 9 inches of freaking nasty. And what's not 9 inches? The little guy. But let's see on this hard corner. Oh. Okay, now I know you can't see it, but it's because the depth of the blade. That's where I hit. Right there, you can see it. Whoop, and it went all the way down to there. All the way down to there. Bam! Look at this. Look at the girth in that cut. That's from the spine right there. Just bam. Anyway, now I gotta burn it all. The dbad, little big man. This is little big man because it's little, but it's big. So just a final who's your daddy? The little big man, the dbad, Old War Bowie. Oh man, but Old War, new excitement. New excitement. The dbad. Oh, the Preacher, my first one. This was my first one. Look at, here's your handle. Look at how much blade there is. It's all blade. It's all blade with something to hold on to. It's all blade with a little tiny grip. And it's not even a little tiny grip. It's a nice big fat grip. But when you're looking next to that, whew. So the dbad Preacher. The dbad War Machine. Oh, look at that guy right there. Everything the K-bar should have been. The difference is this one's better. And it's freaking hand forged. All these blades every single one of them here, hand forged. Hand forged. Fire hammers. Woo! Wee! The OEF Defender. Look at how far down that blade goes to the tip from when you square out the handle. The tip falls below the grip. Normally when you look at a knife, you'll see the tip, and I will show you. I'll give you an example. When you normally look at a knife, you see where the tip is. This one kind of rides a little high. It's right below the front. When you look at like the Crocodile Dundee buoy, it has a big clip point, and the point is all the way even to the top of the tang. Some are in the middle of the tang. The Wild West buoy is a good example of that, where the tip of the knife is even with the middle of the blade. That's what you see with a lot of these blades, and they all function. Oh, the dbad John J tribute. And they all pretty much function the same way. When I made the design for this guy, I took the tip and I put it below the grip. So you think, well, what does that do? Well, you see what it does on the swinging down on that cardboard. Here's my grip. Here's my tip. So when you swing, your arm naturally goes up, right? So if I'm going to thrust, my arm wants to go up. What that does is now it brings this tip even. So it goes from down and it's bringing it up. Boom. There's my penetration right there. It's going boom. Your arm is like it works like a machine, right? So when you're swinging, you want it there. You don't want that tip to already be up here. Now you might cut, you might skid, especially, depending on what somebody's wearing, that could skirt away. Not this thing. It's going through. What else it does is it puts the weight toward the front. When you're talking about a narrow tip, you see how narrow that tip is, adds momentum to the front without adding weight to the front. Genius. That's called good designing. All right, so that's the dbad OEF Defender. The dbad, we just looked at it. Oh, mission for the Rambos should have been. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for my mission 3 to be done. Kukri House is going to knock it out of the park. And remember, every single one of these until the last one, you get at www.thekukrihouse, KHUKURI, house.com, including my very special, very beautiful, very awesome Camp Master. Oh my gosh, this blade is everything a camp knife is supposed to be. It's got a swedged spine to relieve weight, but enough of a spine to where you can still use for batoning without going through a baton every 6 seconds. And the reason is because look at how thick this blade is. It is a full 7 millimeters thick. It is just awesome. Double tapered, perfect. Now people say, but is it a 90? Can you strike a ferro rod with it? I don't usually try to strike a ferro rod with the spine because I don't need to. Actually, when I do strike my ferro rod, this is my Baco folding saw. I did a review on this. This is probably the best folding saw you can get, right? The pocket saw. This is the one I use for all my ferro rod striking. Probably gonna light a fire in the house. This is what I use every time. Like that goes with me every camp, and that's what I use. Camp Master. Can you use the spine of the Camp Master? Let's see. I've never tried it. There it goes. I guess you can. Once you get through some of that black, you can use the spine. But with me, I don't like using the spine of a knife because your spine gets a little caca after a while. Obviously, this one's not because I just did it. If I'm using a knife, I'm using right here where the ricasso and the edge come together. That is where I don't want to create a big spark and light something up. But that's where I am going to light it with because this part right here is sharp, but it's the part that you never use for anything. So when I use a knife, but I don't because I use my pocket saw. If I don't have my pocket saw with me, that little tiny area right there, that useless doesn't matter anyway area, boop, boop, boop. And you're not going to dull. You're going to get some chunky stuff all over that little bit right there, but it doesn't matter. But that's what I use. Camp Master. Master of Camp. Just a great all-around camp blade. I love it. So all those are Kukri House blades. The last one is the most pristine knife I own, made by Jed Hornbeak, designed by me, of course. This thing, it's everything a knife should be. There's brass pins in there that you can't see. There's brass pins in there that you can't see. Literally, you can't see him. He just does everything. There's brass pins in here that hold the two colors of G10 together going this way on the inside, right? Not just pins that go in this way, but up and down. They go to hold these two together on the inside. This guy knows what he is freaking doing. Look at this grind. It is utter perfection. Jed Hornbeak. He has not only a channel here on YouTube, but he also has like a Facebook. You can go look him up, Jed Hornbeak Knives. Oh my gosh, just amazing. So that's it. I'm gonna get back to my cardboard. Just wanted to get a quick video of a little literally dbad destruction. Every single one of those was designed by me, so I know they're good. All right, that's it. I'm gonna get back to my stuff. Everybody, be good. Peace out. Blah, 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 blah. Like, subscribe, hit all that crap other people say to do it all the time. I never say it. I just hope you do it. All right, I'm down to be all day. Until next video.